Marvel and Disney have not been looking too hot lately with their movies they put out in theaters, with the most recent Marvel movie, Ant-Man Quantumania, especially bombing hard and doing very poorly at the box offices. But now we have projections for the next and final Guardians of the Galaxy film. Keep in mind, these are simply early projections, so it might not be indicative of the final outcome of the film overall, but if true and this maintains, this could be a disaster for Disney and Marvel and prove that people are just overall not going to see Marvel movies or Disney products in general. So from Deadline here, we have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 is tracking to 130 million US opening. That might sound alright, right? In general, it sounds like a lot of money, but keep in mind, if that is accurate, this would fall short of even the second movie. Volume 2 made more than that. And we can see here on CBR, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 opening box office projected to fall short of Volume 2, which is not that good, especially accounting for the point that the second one released at a higher point in Marvel's years, and of course inflation has hit in the past few years. So as it says here, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 landed on tracking with a potential opening weekend of 130 million. That's below Volume 2, which debuted at 146.5 million back in 2017. And of course, Volume 2 went on to make 800 million worldwide. It's possible that Volume 3 doesn't even meet this at all, as even internationally, even in countries such as China, Marvel and Disney products have just been flopping over there. So will Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 even beat its predecessor? We'll have to wait and see. It might be a flop and a sign that Marvel is definitely on the downhill spiral, if there wasn't signs already in their productions. So just remember, this is only early projections. Things could change. It's based off of early ticket sales currently. But even so, these early ticket sales are worse than the Eternals, which was a massive flop where Disney lost money. So if this is true, it's going to be a disaster for Disney and hopefully can help them reorganize in the future, but who knows, and that's probably unlikely. Besides, what are your guys' thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Are you excited to see it? I personally will probably check it out, and I know some friends that like the Guardians, so they'll probably check it out as well. But they do consider that kind of its own franchise. I want to stick within the Guardian stuff and not necessarily all the other Marvel stuff. And of course, even if it opens poorly at the box office, it could still gain momentum, and by word of mouth, if it is actually good, people can actually show up and turn that entirely around and still make a decent amount of revenue. But we'll have to wait and see a little bit closer to when the movie releases and when it actually does. But let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. Are you interested in seeing Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3? Are you going to go see it? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.